All right, YouTube, you got me. The focus of this video is why I'm starting a YouTube channel at almost 40 years old. And just right out the gates, I will say I was inspired by the algorithm. You know, I don't know if the algorithm is providing me content based on my age or what, but recently I've seen quite a few creators who are my age or older who have decided to jump in to the deep end of content creation. And truthfully, I want to be a part of that wave, right? I think it's wonderful. I had already started filming some videos prior to me even seeing that content, but you know, I think if anything else, it inspired me to not only take this channel more seriously, but to make sure that this is the moment I follow through with it, that I maintain consistency and I build something special here. But before I get too deep into any of the other reasons, I want to provide a quick background. If you don't know who I am, if this is your first time watching me, welcome to my channel. My name is Christian. I am 39 years old. I will be 40 in June, so about 6 months from now. And by trade, I am a user experience director slash user experience designer. I've been in that trade for the better part of 12 years now. Make no mistake about it, I love what I do. I have no problem with my career at this point in life. But as humans, we're constantly changing, we're constantly evolving. We constantly aspire for new and different things. So I felt like starting this YouTube channel would be a great new venture, a great new challenge for me. It made sense, it felt right. Also, not to mention, I do feel like at this juncture of my life, I have a unique perspective based off my own life experiences. And it would be selfish of me to not be able to share that with the world, right? I'm constantly growing, I'm constantly a work in progress, but I do think there's value in me being able to share where I've been, but also value in me continuing to show where I'm trying to go, where I plan to go. So I can not only motivate others to change course or make corrections in their life based off of mistakes they've made, but also inspire others to know that regardless of the day or the age, you can work towards becoming your best self or a better version of yourself, which I plan to showcase all of that here on this channel. Now, what are some other reasons why I've decided to start now? So I do feel like at this point it made sense because I'm more ready today than I've ever been. I think that I am an individual who's been largely conservative, so it's always been scary to some degree to get in front of this camera and just be my real and authentic self, to be an open book, to be fully transparent, just because I do believe that at a certain juncture in life, especially when you're more of a conservative individual, you fear judgment. You fear that, you know, the wrong person's gonna see the videos and they're going to judge you based off of some of the poor decisions you may have made, or just off of the decision to get in front of the camera and share details about your life in general, right? So I think there was a fear there of starting and staying consistent because you don't want to be judged. You consider other people's opinions more greatly than your own aspirations. So it stifles you and prevents you from either starting or sticking with it. But I do think that at this point, you know, and it may just be a result of getting older, but I care less and less about what other people think. I think the mindset now is to just do what makes me happy, which my encouragement would be for anybody of any age out there. Please don't worry about the opinions of others. Do whatever it is that makes you happy, that brings you the greatest joy, that brings you the greatest fulfillment. That way you can lean into your passions and the desires of your heart without fear and really enjoy life to the fullest. So I do think that right now I'm at a place where I'm more ready to just be my truest and authentic self And I also feel like I want to be an inspiration for my children. You know, once again, as a person who's largely conservative, who's followed a conventional path, the example that I've laid out for them is to go to college and work a corporate job, work a 9-to-5 job. But I actually don't subscribe to that. I don't believe that that's the only path to success in life. I think that was sold to me as a child, as a young person. My parents told me I needed to go down that road. I don't tell my children they need to go down that road. But the problem with telling them and not showing them is that they don't have an example to reference. So the words are good, but I think having an example, being able to show them that it's possible, is a lot more powerful to inspire and motivate them to do something different. Rather than think about it, actually know that like one of my parents did it, so I definitely could do it. So I do want to provide just a good example for them and set them up for greater success than what I've experienced in my life. Now, another reason is a couple of other reasons. So I do want to challenge societal norms in the sense that I feel like a lot of people believe that content creation is a young person's game, but I simply don't believe it's strictly a young person's game. I do believe people of all ages and backgrounds and life experiences have a story to tell, and that story is super valuable for somebody, right? I think that people need to understand that this is not a self-serving process. It's in service of others, right? You don't have to be perfect today. I think that was one of my biggest downfalls, was being a chronic overthinker when it came to content creation. Thinking that I had to have this perfect life, or I had to be an expert, or I had to be a professional at something. I had to be perfect. I had to already be the end result. But I strongly am coming to believe that there is probably more power in showing the imperfections and showing what the journey looks like, right? It's nice to look at the destination. It's nice to be able to see what other people have and aspire for that. But I think it's more impactful to see where somebody started and how they got to that point. So you don't have to be perfect today. I think that the journey is the story. I think that's the content that needs to be put out into the world. Those stories come in all shapes, sizes, and ages and backgrounds. So don't think that you're limited based off of your age today. If you're 50 years old, you can still start a channel. If you're 60, you can still start a channel. You literally have nothing to lose. Me getting in front of this camera, I feel as though I have nothing to lose, but everything to gain. And I feel like by being able to help others, I have the opportunity to help them gain as well, or to help motivate them or inspire them for something different, or to go on a journey of their own. I think defying conventional norms, disbanding this notion that you're limited by age in the content creation space. And I think that there's an audience of people that probably need content like this, right? And when I say content like this, I don't fully all the way know what this channel is going to be. I believe this channel is going to be more so focused on my personal life and me becoming the best version of myself in all facets: financial, spiritual, physical, mental. All of those things are going to be inclusive on this channel. But I also do plan to have a second channel that focuses specifically on my venture in changing my profession, right? If content creation can be my main job, that'd be fantastic. I welcome it. But outside of being a user experience designer, I've aspired to be a developer, a front-end developer, a user experience developer, whatever label you want to give it. At a corporate level, that is something I would like to do. So why not learn how to become that and then share the knowledge I have to others who also aspire to become that, right? It's got to be one of two things. Either I'm going to be a content creator because I love video production, I love editing, or I'm going to be a user experience developer if I have to maintain that 9-to-5 corporate job. The ultimate goal is to lean into what you love to do and make sure every day is fulfilling and fun, that you're getting to walk in your truth and your passion and provide a living for yourself doing it. So, there'll be an opportunity for that on another channel, and there'll be opportunities on this channel for me to just reconnect with who I am, be it through cooking, because I love to cook, and I do want to be more nutritious. Could be gaming. I have a whole angle there because I haven't played games in a while, but I love to game. I just feel like I don't have the time because I'm Mr. 9-to-5, trying to hustle on the side, so I don't have time to waste. But I love gaming, and so I think there's something there I can reconnect with about myself. I think it's really just starting where you are today. Obviously you can reference where you've been, but starting where you are and showing people that it's okay to be your most genuine self and that there is an audience for that. There's somebody who's going to resonate with the words and the actions and the activities you partake in, and it's going to inspire the next generation of creators, right? I think getting out of this mindset of perfectionism and not even starting because you are thinking that it's not going to be done the way that you want it to be done, or you think it's not going to reach the heights that you aspire for it to reach. I think that you have to throw that out. I think you have to remove those thoughts and just get in front of the camera and just be authentic and just provide value, right? It doesn't matter if you get to 10 million subscribers. It doesn't matter if you're at 100 million. You don't have to be Mr. Beast. You don't have to be Kai Cenat. You don't have to be that. Sometimes having a smaller audience of people that just need to hear the message that you have to give is more powerful than providing that level of entertainment. Once again, remove ego from this process. I'm removing ego from this process and just doing it because I enjoy doing it and because I want to help somebody. I think that's the power of being able to start at this point in my life as I approach the age of 40. And, I think that's pretty much it, man. I think that I just want to be fulfilled creatively. I want to help others, and I want to do something special or different in this life. And I don't want to get in my own way anymore. I want to be more consistent. I want to make this a regular thing. And I think I'm ultimately ready for that. And I just want to see everybody win at the end of the day. So that's pretty much it, man. I think, I hope that provides the insight that you would need. And I also hope that if this video finds itself in the algorithm and there are other people watching this, I don't care what age you are, right? I don't want to be ageist. I don't want to limit this to the 40 and up crowd. You could be a kid, you could be 13, you could be 18, you could be 21, you could be 30. I don't care what age you are. My encouragement is to go out and create. Go after what you desire. You have a story to tell. It's valuable. And somebody out there needs your perspective. Somebody out there needs your life experience. Let's build this community together. Let's make this great, and let's see everybody win. But that's all I got, man. Hopefully you extracted some value from this. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, share it in the comments below. If you want to drop a message, fantastic. I'll stop by. If you have a channel already, I'll check out the content. But if you don't have a channel, I want you to put down what it is you would make a channel about and take it one step further. Tell me what date you plan to start, because that's important. The main thing is to just get started. But that's all I got, man. I love y'all. Hopefully y'all stay blessed, and until the next time, peace out.